It is Wednesday, we're halfway through the week, and exactly 1 week away from the launch of PlayStation VR 2. And with this video, I wanted to talk about several very interesting PlayStation 5 stories. And if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it. And as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to dive into today includes actually chunks of stories, a ton of PlayStation VR 2 news drops, so we'll go through that stuff in a section on its own. Beyond that, we have some big PlayStation Plus information to dive into. New hardware leaks for PlayStation 5, and Twisted Metal PlayStation 5 gets possible new information. First, what should I play first as part of my first stream for PlayStation VR 2? Should it be Horizon, Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil 8, GT7, or something else? I'm obviously leaning mostly towards Horizon Call of the Mountain, since that's the big PlayStation VR 2 title to dive into all the features and all the greatness there, but I'm curious what you guys want to see, so comment below what should be the first game I stream when I get my PlayStation VR 2. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first chunk of the video, all the recent PlayStation VR 2 news and information. So there's no clear way to start, so we'll just dive into it right away. First up, Sony recently dropped a teardown video diving into PlayStation VR 2, fully breaking down the headset, literally. And not only that, they broke down the Sense controllers as well to show off in depth the amount of tech that has gone into making this headset. It's an interesting video, and I'll have those linked below for you guys to dive into yourselves. Beyond that, we have multiple game updates confirmed. Thumper has confirmed information when it comes to the PlayStation VR 2 upgrade if you already have the game. Regardless if you got it for free on PlayStation Plus or bought it on PlayStation 4, you can get the PlayStation 5 PSVR 2 version upgrade for just $5. The game runs at 4K 120Hz on PlayStation VR 2 with HDR support as well. So that game is about to be very smooth, sharp, with colors that pop when playing it in VR. Seeing multiple games get confirmed with 4K 120Hz support is very exciting to see for me. You want higher FPS counts when it comes to VR because that helps a lot with motion sickness. But of course, Sony is already dealing with that, already doing something there with PlayStation VR 2 thanks to the head haptics helping ground players in VR. But moving beyond that, Resident Evil 8 also has been confirmed to get a day one update, which we already knew, but now they've launched a new trailer for it, alongside confirming there will also be a VR day one demo as well. If you haven't bought the game, you can get to try it out. GT7 also got a confirmation for a day one update when PlayStation VR 2 launches, alongside showing off new images for the PlayStation VR 2 version, with images of the new VR showroom as well, where you get to just sit there and admire the cars that you have in amazing detail inside of that VR headset. We also got a leak for the PlayStation VR 2 PS5 UI. I'll have that linked. Not sure if I can show it here. It's a weird area, but it looks pretty much like what Sony showed off on the blog in July of last year. That's all the recent PlayStation VR 2 stuff. I can't wait for next week. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Twisted Metal PlayStation 5 new information. So we started hearing about Twisted Metal making a return for a couple of years now, I guess. It's meant to be something that will launch alongside the new Twisted Metal show, was the understanding we had. The show is confirmed, but we don't know when it's going to release exactly. The guess right now is sometime this year, since it was confirmed that production wrapped up last year. The disconnect I have here is, would Sony delay the show if the game isn't ready to launch? You'll understand more so thanks to these new job postings. The game was originally rumored to be in the works at Lucid Games, the people behind Destruction All-Stars, before reportedly moving over to Firesprite Studios back in January of 2022. Now we're seeing multiple job listings indicating this game could be a PlayStation VR 2 PS5 title, thanks to Angie/Smitch over on Reset Era for finding these. First up is a job posting for Principal Physics Programmer Multiplayer Action. It states, "We are looking for a Principal Physics Programmer to join the early development of a new AAA Unreal Engine 5 multiplayer action game. This bold project aims to break new ground in multiplayer, blending gameplay mechanics in new ways and deeply embedding storytelling elements in a unique universe." So, early development, Unreal Engine 5 multiplayer which we knew. Storytelling and unique universe sounds like what's going on with Factions 2, a multiplayer narrative game. Apparently, according to Angie on Reset Era, this job posting also included this line here, but it seems to have been removed. Experience developing gameplay for VR would be useful. So potential VR support here with Twisted Metal. Next up, their job posting for principal designer multiplayer action states this bold project aims to break new ground blending genre transcending gameplay mechanics around vehicular and on-foot combat and deeply embedding them into a unique gameplay environment as part of a unique and vibrant universe. This pretty much sounds like Twisted Metal here. On-foot combat seems to take from what Destruction All-Stars did. So Unreal Engine 5, storytelling, multiplayer, vehicular, and on-foot combat, and potential VR support. The only part that's worrying here is that it says early development. This doesn't sound like a game that'll launch this year, but it's multiplayer, so it doesn't need to be a full game day one. Of course, let's see how it goes, but it doesn't look like a 2023 game, while the show is potentially coming out later this year. You guys let me know if you think Twisted Metal could drop this year or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the third story of the video, God of War Ragnarok and Horizon Forbidden West on PlayStation Plus. For those who don't know, God of War Ragnarok now has a PlayStation Plus trial, allowing you to try the game for 3 hours, which is great for people who have yet to get the game. I don't know who you are, but what's even bigger is this morning, known very accurate leaker Billy Kuhn revealed that for extra and premium this month, we're going to get Horizon Forbidden West, the full game, Scarlet Nexus, Borderlands 3, and Resident Evil 7. For me, the crazy part is seeing Horizon Forbidden West a year later on PlayStation Plus, and Ratchet & Clank still hasn't landed on the service. I'm assuming they're doing this specifically because Horizon Call of the Mountain drops next week, and also Horizon Forbidden West DLC drops in April. This will give people time to jump into this amazing game before then. If you haven't played Horizon Forbidden West, definitely play it now. This is a solid start, but I'm curious what the classics will be for this month. If this is what we're getting for extra, I'm a bit hopeful we'll get something decent for premium classics. And now diving into the final story of the video, new PS5 hardware is coming. So according to Insider Gaming, the same people that leaked the DualSense Edge controller's existence have come back to state that Sony is working on 2 new headsets for the PlayStation 5. One called Project Nomad, that'll be wireless earbuds, not over-ear headset, but wireless earbuds that charge via USB-C and last about 5 hours. The headset will come with a wireless charging case similar to something like Apple's AirPods. The other headset is called Project Voyager. It's a full-on new over-the-ear headset that'll be similar in functionality to Sony's InZone H7 headset that launched last year. These headsets are set to possibly release near each other and even possibly set to launch alongside the new discless PlayStation 5 set to come out later this year in September, potentially. So this is interesting. I'm more curious to see how well the earbuds work, bringing 3D audio, noise cancellation, etc. For PlayStation 5 gaming. 5 hours is a decent amount of playtime considering it's easy to just slot them back into the charging case, which you could always have charging. This should support wireless charging to make it even more useful, but you guys let me know if wireless earbuds for gaming is something you'd get or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comments section with "We are 1 week away." Even if you're not getting PlayStation VR2, it drops in 1 week. If you want to share in the excitement, my hype, destroy the comment section with "We are 1 week away," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.